and welcome to You Beauty. This is the podcast for your face, and this is The Formula, where I take a deep dive or rummage through the bathroom cabinets of some of the most interesting people in the beauty industry. And today, I dragged in my co-host, the lovely Leigh, because I realised that...
So I just had to take my watch off. I'm getting distracted because I'm a businesswoman.
You are a businesswoman, and that's why I wanted to bring you back on.
And full disclosure for everyone that knows, I did not ask to do this. You asked me. It's not like I was like, oh, interview me, Kel.
We can put the message exchanges.
We've got receipts.
I think that's maybe why we hadn't, because the formula is about people coming in and talking about their routines, but they know what they're talking about in the world of skincare. It's not just like, hey, so I love this serum because it feels good.
Yes.
But I think maybe we didn't get you on as a Brillo brand founder because maybe it was going to come across as biased, but I was like, that's ridiculous. We get lots of brand owners on. Let's be biased and let Leigh come in here and talk about all things Brillo.
I always listen to Formula, but I've done no prep. You've given me nothing to go off, so I have no idea what you're going to ask me.
I don't know, to be honest, either.
Okay, goodo.
I wrote like 2 questions at the start, then the rest is just whatever our lovely producers come up with. So let's see what she said.
Let's do it.
All right. Oh, and we will link episodes where you've been on the formula or in her bag or whatever it's been called in the show notes, because we've done some great episodes.
Like career history.
About your
blah,
career
blah,
and that
blah.
sort of thing. Because she's a very important lady. Leigh, start off, please, by giving any newbie, see what I did there, that could be listening to a 30-second pitch about what Brillo Beauty is.
Brillo Beauty is self-care essentials for modern motherhood. So it's a range of body care products that you can use in pregnancy and postpartum to take the confusion out when women are also researching sleep routines and prams and, I should say family, not just women. And there's a lot of stress around what you can and can't use. So we just created a range that takes you from pregnancy to postpartum and beyond. And, of course, anyone can use it. It's just beautiful body products.
Given your job, I don't think I would be exaggerating if I said that you had tried tens of thousands of products.
Definitely.
So I feel like the decision to formulate your own wouldn't have been a small one. There's just so much out there. So how did you approach the formulation process differently with your vast experience of trying tens of thousands of body products?
Well, first and foremost, I didn't want to do my own beauty brand ever, but my best friend and now business partner came to me and
bullied you into it.
Yeah, she said, I'm doing this. She's got a brilliant business brain and successful businesses. And then I thought about it, I was like, she's right. Because when I was pregnant, I cherry picked, this product, that product. And then I took a beautiful pack of deliciously scented body care for my first shower. And then the nurse was like, stop, you don't want to use anything fragranced. You've just had a baby. The baby can't see, it needs to smell your unique smell. I was like, well, I didn't even know that. So anyway, that's how the brand came about.
I used to wipe my sweat and breast milk over my son's blankets.
It's so important, but I didn't know that. I think I knew what I could and couldn't use in pregnancy, but afterwards I just thought, oh, this will be so delicious. Anyway, formulating products is interesting. It's bloody hard and it takes a long time. We don't do it. It's not us in our bathtub or mixing something at home. You have a qualified chemist that you work with, and then you say, I want this kind of product, this kind of texture.
Generally send them a few benchmarks, but
you can
say
send
what you
benchmarks.
don't like.
Well, usually you would send benchmarks to say, I like this texture of this one, the scent of this one, blah, blah, blah.
But can we add this ingredient in because I love this ingredient or whatnot?
But I think sometimes, not everyone has varying knowledges as founders. What I did was kind of send benchmarks of what I didn't like, particularly for the butter, which is our bestseller and currently sold out, long story. It's a body butter, but I hate most body butters because they're slippy, they feel suffocating, they sit on your skin, they don't sink in. So I sent like 10 body butters and said, I hate all of these. And they were like, okay, thanks. But
So helpful.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like, so figure out what I do, please.
Yeah, essentially, really. And look,
Good chemists can work with that.
Yeah,
well,
and you go through so many revisions, and so oftentimes you're like at sample 17, you're like, oh, I just want to say yes and get the ball rolling, but it's not quite right. And having said that, we've got our 6 core products at the moment with 3 new ones launching soon. I think we could have done better on a couple of the first 2, so we'll tweak them as time goes on. But yeah, it's also your opinion, then my business partner and I would open them. She would love one. I wouldn't. And then so you've got a case study of family and friends. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to be personal. But I just wanted to put out products that I would use and buy and stand by as someone in the industry.
And loved. But you're so right, actually. I didn't even think about that from the perspective that you and Tegan could both try something and have such vastly different experiences, because it's even like, well, you might recommend something in the Friday episode and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I hated that product when I tried it, because everyone's just so different with what they like and dislike.
And it's like, you know, there's no right answer as long as it's not causing a reaction. But because it's not active skincare, it's not for your face, it's not, you know, clearing up acne or anything like that. It's just luxurious body care. It's sensorial and it's up to people's individual. So, you know, her and I have different favourites within the range.
Well, that's my next question. Out of the 6 products, what is your favourite product and your least favourite product?
The butter is my favourite, and it's the best body butter in the whole wide world. Sold out, long story, coming back soon. My least favourite is the wash. So we've got the wash and the lotion that are completely fragrance free, really lightweight, and of course all very safe. So as soon as you're in the hospital, there's no scent, so you can use it. But you can also use it on a newborn. The wash and the lotion, you think fragrance free, oh great, you formulate a product and you don't put fragrance in it. But the raw materials
have a smell.
A horrific smell. So then you're trying to formulate a product that has no scent in it, but also no scent to the nose, like even if it smells like raw materials. So that was really hard. It's fine. It's a very thorough but gentle body wash that can be used on anybody, but it's just not
exciting.
It's not exciting, and it's not our best product, but we will improve it as time comes. And then I guess the unsung hero is the spray, which is the magnesium spray. So obviously for pregnant women, you know, aches and pains, pregnancy insomnia.
I'd say people in general.
It's changed my life. And I am one of those people that are kind of lazy, won't do an extra step if I don't have to. And then when my sleep is really bad, which ebbs and flows, I will pop it on the soles of my feet, few sprays. It's an oil. You can put socks on.
A sock.
And also, you know, you could spray it. Like my husband's a gym junkie, so he sprays it on his like sore muscles and stuff. I'm just generally sore and old and tired.
I'm going to try that tonight, because last night 4 melatonins didn't work. So I'm going to try that tonight.
Give it a go.
If you could make any product in the entire world, what would it be?
But then I would be telling you what's coming. Can't tell you.
Well, that isn't in the realm of possibility at the moment.
I mean, we get a lot of requests for a pregnancy-safe sunscreen, but all sunscreens are pregnant.
Okay.
Look, most products are pregnancy-safe. We just wanted to put them in fun, chic packaging that was great for gifting. The most requested thing we get is a sunscreen, and I just say, just use the sunscreen you've already been using. It's all fine. It's all safe.
They are so expensive to formulate. People don't realise.
And never say never, but I just think there's so many amazing Australian sunscreens that we wouldn't be adding something there.
Yeah. So we've worked together for years, but I don't think I've ever asked you, well, probably because it might be a little bit of a weird question to just ask you off randomly
I want to know what it
randomly
is.
On a Friday. When do you feel the most confident within yourself? Like, do you think it's when you're fully made up or just at home? I know that you've spoken a lot. We both have about getting more confident as we get older, which is funny because objectively we're probably not as hot as what we once were.
Oh my God. I think I'm aging well, and then I go back through. I had to go onto the iCloud the other day. I didn't even know where it was.
No, not the cloud.
I went into the cloud and I saw all my collagen. I was like, there you are. You're in the cloud.
There.
I have a very obscure answer. I don't know if it's the most confident or just the most beautiful or at peace.
Or just 0 Fs.
So it's a summer's day.
Yeah.
I've been at the beach. Of course, I'm wearing a lot of SPF. I'm probably with my kid, let's face it. And it's hot and blah, blah, blah. And then I go back to my accommodation. Obviously, I'm staying somewhere lovely, maybe home. And I have a shower and I just wash all that salt off. I wash my hair. I get out of the shower and I moisturize. And you just feel so fresh and cleansed from the ocean and the sun, safety. And then that shower, there's nothing like an after beach shower. You just feel like...
This is so niche.
I know,
that
but
you
that
didn't know that I was going to ask
but
that.
But I've thought about it. It's just when I feel like, like maybe we are
at peace with your body and
just
peace with yourself.
Clean and like I did something whole. Maybe it's still the rays from outside and the ions, what are they in the ocean. I just love that after beach shower. I always just feel,
I do have a theory that an ocean swim and a bit of sun will heal most
agreed
things.
But then I don't like sand. I hate the feeling of the sticky sunscreen. I don't like the gritty salt. So I have the great time at the beach. Then that shower after the beach, when I get out, that's the best I ever feel, ever. Like mind, body, spirit.
I love that.
Weird, right?
No, that's not weird.
I think because it's the depths of winter, I'm really missing that feeling.
Yeah, I did see though on stories recently, you did recently go for a swim.
Oh, yeah. We go to the beach most winters because I have a 6-year-old.
Yeah. They've got this thing I've recently learnt called brown fat. They don't feel the cold the way that we do.
Oh,
I
thought
know.
they were just insane.
Let's start with the basics. I want you to walk me through your current skincare routine. I know that we always talk about this. I recently did a formula episode, not recently, but a couple of months ago. My skincare routine's already changed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like what I used this morning?
yeah, and last night. Let's do AM, PM routine-ish. Take it with a grain of salt. You're only going to remember some products, obviously.
I can't remember anything.
And she used nothing.
Okay, this morning I got up very early.
Why?
I don't know, because I had to be here to do this with you. No, only joking. And child and juggle. I had showered the night before. Interestingly, I'm normally a morning and hair washer showerer.
And a bath at night timer.
Yes, but that's how early it was. So I was just I just mycelled my face and then I did my LED mask.
Did you?
Yep. I know. It's 3 minutes and I can walk around the house. It's like straps to my head. Look like RoboCop. So on Qure, that's the one I use. I took that off. I put some James Cosmetics eye masks on because, again, walk around the house. So I like to double, whatever. Usually I would reach for my SkinCeuticals CE for a week first, but I'm trying a new...
Have you recently broken another one?
No. I've been quite good. I normally smash my expensive things by accident because I'm rushing around trying to multitask. I'm using a new, to me, antioxidant serum from Cosmetics.
Oh.
Really nice. Really like that. On top of that, I layered the SkinCeuticals PTOX. So that's like a peptide antioxidant one as well.
You got me onto that.
Then, because it's winter and I'm quite dry, I moisturized. I normally would go straight from my 2 serums to an SPF, but I moisturized and I can't remember the brand. It is a white tube. I've brought it in before. Twists up. It's like a gel formula.
Trini?
No, we're going to have to put it in the show notes. Another cosmeceutical brand. Great. Oh, I forgot. After the James Cosmetics, I put on eye cream, the $22 bubble eye cream that you got me onto.
It's so good.
Phenomenal.
And makeup never pills on top of it.
It's just it's a great texture for under makeup, but super nourishing. It's not too light. Then I put on that moisturizer that I can't remember. I can see it in my head.
We'll link it in the show notes. It's okay.
Then today's SPF was Mecca Cosmetica to Save Face, because that one's good if you're doing a long day of makeup because it's formulated like a primer. That's my skincare.
That's okay. I'm so impressed with you though.
Okay.
The James Cosmetics and the LED.
Well,
that's why you're glowing so exceptionally today.
Am I? No. It's what's happening is depths of winter, child and kindy, so still adjusting, getting into my bed, going here, going there. I'm so tired and not getting much sleep. And also just when you hit 43 or whenever, gravity just takes it.
You need all the help you can get.
Yeah. And I'm not going to sit down and do a 10 or 20 minutes, something where I have to be still. But both of those steps I can continue with my preparation.
Because there's always so many different things to do.
Yeah. Like that's why I'd love to be a gua sha and a massager, but that involves me standing still and concentrating. These are just pop on and keep going.
You need to get into watching TV on your phone because then you'd...
But not it's 6 a.m. I've got to go somewhere.
Yeah, I watched an episode of The Resident while I did my makeup and hair and skincare this morning.
You watched something while you did your makeup?
Yes, because I don't like to just sit there, but I watch then. So
but don't you have to get things ready?
No.
Okay, very good. So that's what I did this morning, and then obviously makeup on top. And because I'd washed my hair the night before, I know this isn't hair related, but because
love the details though.
Oh well, I sleep with it now. If I've kind of rough dried it, but I go to bed a bit wet in center part and then pigtails, but at the back, so I can still go either side, so that I don't wake up because otherwise it would be chicken crazy head. I just sleep with 2 little pigtails and I take it out because I'm normally a center part, and then I can style it. But now it's back. But it looked good this morning.
And tonight, what are you going to do for your skincare? You have a bath every night?
I have a bath every single night because it signifies washing the day off, and then kind of, because I don't like to also stay in my clothes. I put on what I call my after school clothes.
100%. People that are like wear their dresses or jeans at home.
Jeans.
Weird.
No, weird. I have one every night, but it's quick. It's not like lay back candles. It's just like ding dong dang. Actually, I normally cleanse before I get in the bath. So I will do a double cleanse. At the moment, I'm using the Naturium Balm Cleanser first because I've run out of the Benefit Professional Oil, which I love. My second cleanser that I'm using is the Bioma Is that how you
Oh,
say that?
yes, the one in the yellow tub you told me about.
Yeah, it's a yellow tube and it's kind of like a milk to whatever. That's so beautiful. So I'll do a double cleanse.
People say, how do you have time to do your skincare, or that they'll do it, then they're too tired to do it or whatnot. I do it while my son's in the bath.
Yeah, me too.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah. Or I'll just do a step and come back an hour later and do another one.
Yeah.
If I do have time for a mask, I love both the Aspect probiotic mask or the Aspect hydrating mask. They look exactly the same. I don't have my glasses on. Sometimes I grab the wrong one. I don't do this every night, but I do it when I can. If I'm home early enough and I don't want to do like my retinol and everything, then I would do probably, depending on the night, a retinol step. My favorite one at the moment is Skin Better Science, but it's impossible to get because they're having
I've never even heard of it.
It's amazing. It's quite a small known brand, cosmeceutical. I think it's out of New Zealand. But I think because Australia's bringing in new laws through TGA for retinol products, everyone's reformulating to meet the thing. So it's so hard to get. So I really ration my what I've got there. My other ones that I really love are the Ole Hedrickson one. I really like the go-to. I think that's really good. The go-to retinol is great.
My husband's obsessed with it.
Well, because it's orange, it's almost like a guide. If you're too orange, you've put too much on. The eye cream's great too. So let's say it's a retinol night. I'll do that. Then I'll try and leave it if I can for at least 5 minutes. But oftentimes I'm distracted and I've gone and done something else that's been there for an hour. Then I'll pop on a serum and then probably a sandwich. I'll do heaps of stuff. The serum at the moment I'm liking at night is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm 5 serum, not the cream. There's the serum.
That sounds very juicy.
Oh, it's so good. There's even the spray now. Oh, I know. The spray's phenomenal.
I must.
It's really good for pumping out chest bits. And then it's probably spread out while I'm telling my son.
But it's still 5 minutes. If that.
Yeah, total. Yeah. So after that serum, I would either do just a night cream and or an oil. There's a vitamin E, plain as chips. I don't know the name. We'll have to put it in the show notes. Big tub of vitamin E cream from iHerb. I love that.
I know exactly the one that you're talking about.
Love that. I love all the Gelique face oils. Or I've been using a lot of Vanessa Megan lately. You just have to come over and see what happens. But that sounds like a lot, but it's very quick.
No, yeah. I don't think it's not like a 21-step skincare routine. You've mentioned that uneven skin tone on mid is more aging than wrinkles.
Well, I did an episode of Mid, Holly Wainwright's fantastic.
We can also link that in the show notes.
Yeah, that was great. I'm not saying I was great. It was a good episode. Holly asked some great questions. So there's a belief out there or some studies out there that show that the visual appearance of uneven skin tone and hyperpigmentation makes someone appear older than wrinkles. And I explained on there the difference between intrinsic aging and the fact that wrinkles are going to happen to you no matter what. Even if I explained on the episode you're a vampire in a dark room, wrinkles just happen thanks to gravity, whereas most of hyperpigmentation and pigmentation are lifestyle related. So it also depends the demographic that you've studied, because it's particularly more prevalent in lighter skins, not so much in darker skins. That's not to say that's not, the case, but yes, for the groups surveyed, people were perceived to be older than they were if they had more uneven tone, as opposed to people that had even tone but more wrinkles.
That makes so much sense, because someone that has darker skin, generally they age, and I say age better, like obviously that is...
Yeah, it's a hard way to... and also guess what? Aging doesn't matter.
Of course, it's a good thing to age. Yeah. But my dad, as example, was never used a skincare product in his life, but I'd say he looks younger than his 62 years because he's got that darker skin tone.
Yes.
So doesn't get the melasma and hyperpigmentation.
Yeah. And obviously the study's done as based around people's perception of someone's age.
Exactly.
Yes. So,
which is also subjective.
Yes.
If someone could only buy one serum, what type should it be? So you don't have to say like a specific brand, but what ingredient or function?
For me, it would be vitamin C. But
I love that you didn't say retinol. Everyone says retinol, something a little bit different.
Well, I was going to say, if, for general, it would be a vitamin A product, only because vitamin A is the single most studied ingredient in skincare, so we know the most about it. And it's a great all-rounder for fading
acne,
aging, pigmentation, everything. But for me, I would choose a vitamin C in the morning.
I love that. You've been very honest about treatments over the years. I mean, I feel like you and I couldn't be not honest, because people see our faces all the time. Totally. So to be like, why do you suddenly looks so much glowier. Regular facials to laser, IPL. What treatments have you tried that you would do again? And what is your stance on professional treatments versus at-home skincare?
Look, I rarely get
you don't have
time anymore. So back when I was at Cosmo in print media, I thought I was really busy. But we would, we're very lucky in this job. We get offered facials and treatments all the time.
Having the time to actually go do it though.
Yeah. So what is it, July now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're more than midway through the year and I've had 2 facials this year because I don't have the time and, I do. Oh, look, of course I have the time, but I've got to make up that time elsewhere. What would I have done again?
Well, you recently had a facial that you said was one of the best facials.
Yeah, it was a Vanessa Megan facial. That was phenomenal because it was results driven. I felt really glowy, but also it was deep massage. And like oftentimes when you get to a certain point in your age, you feel like you have to choose between ouchy, not enjoyable results or massage, but a bit fluffy.
Not really doing much.
This was a bit of both and it was an hour. Do not give me an hour and a half. Do not give me 2 hours. Don't have time. Oh, something I did do once this year that I definitely want to book in again. In Sydney, there's a wonderful woman. Her business is She's So Well. And I did some lymphatic drainage. It was 90 minutes. That's what made me think of it because she did body and face. I'm a very puffy person, as we've discussed.
Same. Neither of us have ankles.
I don't have ankles. My face is puffy, just everything. And there's 2 types of lymphatic massage. One is like a very soft this.
Yeah.
Ew, no. It was so firm and so like it hurt but in a good way and so enjoyable. Ooh. And she did all my body and then she did my face. And I did it on a Friday afternoon and the way I felt afterwards, and I really enjoyed that 90 minutes, whereas normally as someone who can't sit still, I get really edgy in long treatments.
It takes me almost, like if I go for an hour massage, I probably only relax for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The first,
I don't.
I'm like,
I keep wanting to ask how long. Like that's why I don't get my nails done. When I go
once again, watch TV.
Well, nails, yeah. No, that's still a waste of time. Even when I get my hair done, my hairdresser knows. She goes, okay, off you go. And I walk around them all with my all the things in and my robe on because I can't sit still. So anyway, yeah, that lymphatic drainage massage was phenomenal and I will book in again. And obviously I paid for that myself. But, you can't replace diligent at-home routine. Having said that, you don't have to be so diligent and do every step all the time. I often fall asleep with my makeup on or just use my micellar. But
sometimes I cannot be bothered.
Agreed. Like if I can't be bothered, if I haven't already fallen asleep on the couch, I will do my micellar and a sleep mask because I'm like, sleep mask's one step and that's all I have the energy for. But unless you're a trillionaire who can get a facial, every few weeks, focus on your at-home care, honestly.
Yeah. Sometimes people ask me about that sort of question and I'm like, if you've got $300 a year or every 6 months to spend on your skincare, I wouldn't spend it on a treatment. I'd spend it on a really good serum.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like,
going to the gym once every 6 months.
Yeah, it's like having one session with a personal trainer or, downloading an app where you can do it at home or every day or, whatever.
It's way more efficient and effective.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest beauty mistake people make as they get older? And mistake is like, there is no mistakes in beauty. It's not saving lives. But what do you see people doing a lot of that you think,
as they get older in general?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think
so maybe applying blue eyeshadow like they did when they were 25 years old.
I love that look. Look, I think we all wish we had a time machine, anyone my age, to go back and wear sunscreen sooner. But it's never too late. Diligent sunscreen goes without saying. I think just maybe losing confidence and then getting stuck in a rut. Like I feel like even I do that because I'm like, I know my look and I'll do that and I won't experiment. But I think that there's been so many amazing, if we're talking makeup, so many amazing advances in formulas. Almost all foundations now have skincare in them.
You're now a blush girl?
I wear blush now because my face started to disappear, like the color in my face. I got my lips tattooed on quite a few years ago. My lipstick, it's pretty much gone now. But I would say, don't withdraw. I feel like you go, okay, well, I'm too old to have fun with beauty or, it's for the young kids. But oftentimes trying newer formulas are more flattering, thinner textures, more glowy, mix up your makeup and your brow. Like I think just don't feel like you've had your chance and now you're set in your ways.
We test products for a living. Well, as part of our job. What's the
living? We would die if we
would absolutely die and not be able to pay our mortgage or send our children to school if we didn't test beauty products. What is the most overhyped thing in beauty right now that people are wasting money on? And what do you think is a recent game changer?
Recent game changer. I mean, for me, it was when micellar water, like when I got onto Bioderma micellar water, just because I literally cannot live without it.
That wasn't recent though. You've been a fan for a decade?
But
you love that product. You
but
got
I
me
just
onto
remember,
that product.
like, this is how old I am. I remember when face wipes came into the industry and we're all doing face wipes, and then Bioderma micellar water came, and I was like, but where's the wipe? And they were like, no, and I was like, oh my God. And my skin loved it so much more than face wipes. I'm trying to think of something more recent that's a game changer. The new Rexona all over deodorant that you can use in other places, I think is really clever because it's not glamorous, but it's solving a problem that a lot of people have. You know, the world's getting hotter. Our summers are so hot. I'm Perry and I sweat, and it's not all from under my arms. So I just think answering a problem and being unashamed about it, just saying deodorant for everywhere. I just thought that was so clever.
I cannot wait. I mean, I absolutely can, but for a really hot day to test it under my titties.
Yes,
I
do
get that.
too. I get
and mine
boob
are fake,
sweat.
so yours, like both of us, they shouldn't sit that far down. But no matter what, you get
I've
that
got
shirt
so
thing.
much real estate to put on that thing and like put it under there. So I think any innovation that's like, who cares if it's gross? Let's talk about it. Let's deal with it. I think that's where brands are succeeding, as opposed to here's another expensive thing you don't really need.
Yeah.
You know,
in
I
an
like
oversaturated
market.
market.
You know, chafing balms, like just all that stuff. It's like, great. I wanted that. I didn't know who to go to. Now you've invented it.
Is there something that you haven't ever said, like a weird beauty tip that you swear by, that you think that I'd be like, what?
I told you to use lube in your hair. Well, I told the Ubies to use lube in their hair.
You did?
I think I've pretty much...
You've overshared everything.
I've told everyone to cleanse their ears, but that's a really important one. When you are cleansing in the shower, cleanse inside your ears and outside your ears. It's filthy, especially if you use dry shampoo and stuff.
Oh my God, they're so
gross. Your ears are revolting. Like, cleanse your ears. That's one of my favorites.
And always, like, take your skincare up there too.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Lobes get saggy.
Yeah. And like I get quite dry behind there, so I'll do a Cicaplaster or like it's the Bioderma's got one too, a Sensibio, really nice. I've told you to give your eyebrows a good exfoliant, like because I get psoriasis in my eyebrows, so I sometimes give them a big like spoolie scrub. I've told you all the weird things.
Oh, I'm glad that you don't gatekeep anything.
Stick on toenails. Hello,
oh,
it doesn't
actually,
get worse
that was
than
a
that.
silly question, wasn't it? There's no gatekeeping.
Yeah.
What do you think that everyone should be doing in their beauty routine that they might not be?
This is controversial and it's expensive, so I apologize. But the only reason I say it is because when I stopped, I noticed a big difference. Ingestible collagen. I was on it.
You've been on it for so long, and I've never you've convinced me so many times. I still haven't done it.
It's fine. Look, it depends on the brand, and it also depends on the study. So years ago, I was on it, and then I just ran out and forgot. And everyone said, it doesn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And now studies are coming out to say that it really is great for also your internal health. So joints, but also hair, skin and nails. And so I literally have a sachet. Like when I wake up in the morning, I go down, I put on my kettle for my instant coffee. I have my medication, and then I get my sachet and put it in my water bottle. I fill up my water bottle for the day and off I go. So it's like just part of my routine. And I notice a big difference. I mostly notice when I run out, but that is also why at 43, my hair grows so fast. I need to color my roots so much.
So you're like, you wish that they would come up with one that didn't make your hair grow, but did everything else.
Correct. And my nails. I don't want my nails to grow either because I don't.
Actually, I
just want glowy skin and also like the joint stuff.
The health stuff.
I mean, that's an expensive one. I just wish everyone. I've got another one. I wish that the police could fine people not wearing sunscreen. Like I think sunscreen should be the law. I know, I mean, that sounds a bit like dictatory, but you know, my father died of melanoma, so I'm allowed to feel that way.
Yeah, you are.
And it's the number one best skincare product ever. You can buy La Prairie, La Mer, you can get needling, you can do everything you want. If you're not wearing sunscreen, you have just thrown all that money in.
And it's so funny how many people, not funny, but it's wild how many people still don't.
I know.
Like
I was a late comer and I was in the industry because I was like, I just like my glow and it makes me feel greasy and I'm oily and I broke out. They've come a long way. Sunscreen.
There will be one that you like. All right, one last question, because you didn't really give me much at the start. Can you give us a little hint of what's coming at Brillo? I tried something.
Can I ring Tegan?
Over a year ago.
Oh, okay, that's coming.
Good. Excellent, because I really liked that.
I can't tell you. Okay, so there's 3 new products coming. One is explicitly for the area we've already been exploring, the body.
Oh,
And the
and
other,
like the bush.
and the other two are for technically different categories.
Ooh.
I'm going to get in so much trouble. Don't tell my boss.
No, you haven't given away too much. That is, and so when can we expect? Okay, not the right question.
Anyone listening, do not start a small business. It's the most rewarding and time-consuming and terrifying and exciting thing to do, but just change your middle name to Delay and expensive.
I have too many friends that own businesses to ever consider starting my own.
Why do you think I need the LED and the I'm up worrying all
Very
night?
tired, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, lovely, Leigh. It has been a delight as always.
Thanks for putting me on the spot. I feel like I meant to come back to a few, but I think I got out of it.
Oh, I think, we definitely did. We changed the subject a few times. It has been a delight to chat to you as always. It's so fun to actually just get to ask you questions.
You're
we
next.
really should do this. Oh, no, I'm behind the mic. But you know
me
what I mean.
too.
You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you so much for listening, watching, however you've consumed today's episode.
Thanks for making me come in an extra day.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.